One of the most stockiest keyboards I have ever built is the Akko Mod 007. Listen to this. The Akko Mod 007 is a 75% gasket mounted keyboard that costs $149 US. But now they released the Akko Mod 007 V2, which also added $20 to the price tag, but they did add some upgrades. Let's take a look at it. It is now available in 5 colors: red, sky blue, midnight blue, space grey, and pearl white. I chose pearl white because I felt like it looked the cleanest and I wanted a white keyboard. They actually no longer have the keyboard pre-assembled for you so that you can mod it easily. And I love this. This is amazing. They basically separate your top and bottom housing so you do not have to take it apart to tape mod or do a full mod or whatever. This is actually one of the biggest brain moves I have seen. Here are some upgrades mentioned by them. They added a piece of PE foam, and the PCB has been reduced from a 1.6mm thickness to a 1.2mm. for more flexible typing experience and more compatibility with screw-in stabilizers. The kit comes with 2 plates for you, an aluminum plate and a polycarbonate plate. They used to add in a FR4 plate instead of the polycarbonate plate, but the polycarbonate plate actually replaced the FR4 plate. So either way, no loss, we still get an extra plate to play with. The keyboard does come with silicone gaskets on the aluminum plate, but it can be replaced with Poron gaskets provided by them. It is all down to the user to use whichever you prefer. They also added a pre-cut Poron case foam with, usually we call it PCB foam. So it's basically a PCB foam that goes behind your PCB that acts as a case foam made out of Poron. So that's pretty good too. I would say that's a healthy amount of add-ons and changes they made to the keyboard, not too many such that the keyboard just drastically changes. This is a good amount of changes. I'll start off by building with everything they included, all the foams with the stock aluminum plate, and see how it does. Afterwards, I'll do a build based on my own preference. Also, on the bottom housing, they actually removed the sticker. It is now replaced with this thing. It's somewhat like laminated polycarbonate, I have no idea. It's better, but it can be improved. As for the top housing, we will stick to the aluminum plate. Also, I didn't mention that there is plate foam pre-installed for you, so we will keep the plate foam but add on the PE foam. And while working the PE foam, I noticed that you do have to cut your PE foam to make sure that the knob fits, because they didn't cut out a space for the knob, so you cut the PE foam to make the knob fit. Aside from that, I just tuned the steps a little. They actually did loop the steps, and honestly much better than most pre-built keyboards out there. So I just injected a little bit of loop. Hopefully they sound decent. The USB-C is still separated from the motherboard. It is connected to a daughter board, so you do have to screw that into the case. It is actually very straightforward to put the case together. You do not need any instructions. Anyway, we're gonna move on to switches. I'll be using the jelly white switches. These were hand looped by Akko. Yes, they sell pre-hand looped switches on their website. But they only do this for certain switches, but I was gonna use jelly white on a pearl white case, so I don't even have to loop switches. Let's go. It's looped with Krytox 205 Grade 0 and only costs $16.99 for 45 pieces. That is extremely cheap for hand looped switches, and it sounds not bad actually. As for the jelly whites, it is a 3-pin linear switch. They have a 35g actuation force and a 40g bottom out. It is an extremely light boy. So yeah, I installed the switches. And now it is time for keycaps. Because of the north-facing PCB, you would be worried about north-facing interference with cherry profile keycaps. So I would recommend going with Akko ASA profile keycaps for a safe bet. But Akko CS switches actually negate your north-facing interference, so honestly you can use cherry profile keycaps. But either way, I still went with Akko ASA profile keycaps because it's from Akko. I'll be using this blue on white keycap set, extra clean. I love this blue. It somewhat reminds me of the blue on Striker, so yeah, I installed the keycaps. Here's the final product of every single piece of foam that they gave with the stock aluminum plate and the typing test. It sounds not bad, it sounds like an average keyboard. But now I'm gonna teach you how I would build it according to my own preferences. First things first, I would stick with case foam because the case does sound a little pingy, so I would stick with the case foam. I'll change out the aluminum plate to the polycarbonate plate for a flexible typing experience with the gasket mount. Aside from that, I will not be using silicone gaskets. I much prefer Poron gaskets compared to silicone gaskets. They provide an even more flexible typing experience. And I will be keeping the PE foam while removing the plate foam. As for keycaps, I will be swapping them out. This keycap set I have wanted for so long, and I'm so happy that Akko actually managed to send me a set. The Akko World Tour Round 2 keycap set. This is probably one of the most famous Akko keycap sets out there, but I really love how they look. The amount of detail they put on this keycap set and the print quality on this keycap set, Jesus Christ, it's so good. I don't want to it's not sell out, it's good keycap sets. Let me know what you think, comment something down below. So yeah, this is my build preference of the Akko Mod 007 V2. And because it looks amazing, I think it deserves some B-roll, and I'll hit you guys with some typing tests. Aside from that, we have come to the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. The Akko Mod 007 V2 is actually a more improved version of the of the V1. Yes. I think they did a pretty good job including more foams for everyone to experience and work with, because it's called a mod. But yeah, thank you Akko for sending over all these products. If you guys are interested, go check out the links in the description down below. I'll link everything I use down below from Akko. The good stuff, especially Akko World Tour R2 keycap set. Very nice. And I will be building an Akko Mod 005 V1 for my own personal self. I'll let Twitter and IG know when I'm about to stream the build. Yes, I'm streaming that build. So go ahead and click subscribe. You stay notified about my own videos and stuff, streams. I stream a lot. Elden Ring, very cool. Whoa. Like the video. It was a THOCKY keyboard, you can't deny it. And comment what you think about the Akko Mod 007 V2 and the keycap set. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.